so I'm good. Okay, let's get into a little David Bowie. Top 10 songs which I really don't know of his. Life on Mars, 1971, widely cited as his masterpiece, featuring a soaring chorus and surreal lyrics. I don't know the song Life on Mars by David Bowie. I have no idea about this song. Song number 2, Heroes, 1977. Space Oddity, 1969. Oh, this is about Major Tom. Okay. Oh, this is about Major Tom. All right. Starman, 1972. The Definition glam rock hit the Ziggy Stardust. All right. Hit with from Ziggy Stardust. Ashes to Ashes, 1980. A sophisticated, self-reflective update on Major Tom. Well, I got to look a little more into David Bowie's music. Changes, we all know that one. 1971. A piano-led anthem, Artistic Evolution. Let's go to 77. We got Sound and Vision, a sparse, experimental, instrumental, heavy track from Low. Young Americans, 1975, the highlight of his Plastic Soul period. Modern Love, which I absolutely love. All right, which I absolutely love. 1983, an upbeat pop hit showcasing his 80s commercial success. Okay, before I play a little David Bowie, I want to talk about David Bowie, so I don't get a copyright on this, okay? So let me go in a little more facts with David Bowie before we add some clips and get a copyright, because I want to try to get this in. All right. Sad facts about David Bowie. Mike F., I'm going to follow your lead on the sad facts first this morning. I'm following Mike F.'s lead. Now, at times I'm going to go sad facts, and other times I'm going to go wait, hold on. Uh-oh. What is Tyra's word of the day today? All right. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to go with sad facts today. Sad facts about David Bowie. His life included intense. Where are we? Okay. His life included intense, dark periods involving severe drug addiction, mental health struggles, and controversial personal behavior. He suffered from profound paranoia in the mid-1970s. He's dealt with family history of mental illness, faced accusations regarding relationship with minors, and kept his terminal cancer diagnosis secret until his death in 2016. He did not let anybody know he was dying. Here are some of the saddest, lesser known, and complex facts about the legendary David Bowie. Severe addiction and paranoia. During his cocaine-fueled period in Los Angeles, 1974 to 1975, David Bowie lived on a diet of peppers, milk, and cocaine, losing immense weight and experienced severe paranoia. He claimed to have lost his grip on reality and feared life at the time. Ziggy Stardust persona was taking over his mind. This is an interesting individual. Okay. Family history and mental illness. Mental health issues ran in his family, and his brother Terry, who had schizophrenia, spent years in institutions before committing suicide. A tragic event that deeply affected David Bowie. God bless this family. You see? Fame and fortune. What is it? What is this fame and fortune? Hey, teacher. Adam, we learn this all the time. Arlene, we just find all of these things. Okay. Secret terminal illness. Let me take a little sip of coffee for this one. Final wishes and ashes. Following his death on January 10th, 2016, he was cremated in New Jersey without any family or friends present, in accordance with his wishes. And his ashes were scattered in Bowie. Wow. Domestic violence accusations. His former wife, Angela Bowie, reported violent incident in which she alleged that David tried to strangle her, claiming he had a very dark, abusive side and his intense drug usage. What? Wow, man. Wow. As we see, they struggle. Just like the regular people, Donna's doing it. Just Delilah, just like everybody else. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is. All right, let's talk about. We got to talk about some fun facts about David Bowie. He was a chameleon of pop, famous for his alter egos like Ziggy Stardust, but also a pioneer who released the first downloadable single and his own ISP, a painter and a lifelong artist who once fought for long-haired men's rights. He shared birthdays with Elvis Presley, had a permanently dilated pupil from a fight as a teenager, and was obsessed with the fictional astronaut Major Tom, who appeared in many of his songs. Early life and name. His birth name, same birthday as Elvis. Born David Robert Jones on January 8, 1947. He shared his birthday with the wonderful Elvis Presley. The name change. He became David Bowie to avoid being confused with Davy Jones of the Monkees. The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men. Oh my God. At 17, he was interviewed by BBC founding this group. The dilated eye, a punch from a friend over a girl, left his pupil permanently dilated, creating his iconic look. Music and artistic innovation. This is David Bowie, the legendary David Bowie. Internet pioneer. He released the first downloadable song, Telling Lies, and created his own internet space, BowieNet, whatever it is. Cut-up technique. He used the cut-up method from William Burroughs for songwriting, even using a program called the Verbicizer, whatever that is. Major Tom, his character, Major Tom, a lost astronaut appeared in Space Odyssey, Ashes to Ashes, and Hello, Space Boy. He was a painter, a collector, finding inspiration in the Marvel comics and things like that. Quirks and interesting facts. Tea-phobia. He famously disliked tea, despite having a tea-related first date with a man. Okay. The moon landing. The 1969 moon landing, which, ladies and gentlemen, I will have you know, it happened on the day I was being christened. My christening day, the day I was baptized, was the day that they landed on the moon in 1969. Okay? The moon landing in 1969. Interesting. Helped propel Space Oddity to fame. Yeah, Delilah, if you look at some of the pictures, you could see he has that wandering eye. You could tell. All right. All right, he refused the honors. He refused some honors. Not this and that. He refused to be knighted. He flew later. Was initially scared of flying. He eventually flew, but preferred trains and cruises in his early days. David Bowie's wealth. He was not born into wealth. He grew up in a working class to lower middle class family in Brixton, South London. His mother worked as a cinema waitress, and his father was a promotions officer for a children's charity. Despite their modest means, he was exposed to music early and developed his artistic talents. Key facts about his background, early life, we said that already. Financial status, he did not inherit wealth, and later described his upbringing as lacking emotional warmth, driving him to succeed. All right. So David Bowie, God bless you. His music rights, his estate sold the rights to his entire music catalog to Warner Chappell Music Publishing, a move that reportedly brought in hundreds of millions and was handled by his estate's representative. So David Bowie had a tough life, as we see with some of these stars. He had a troubled life. Just regular stuff, just like everybody else. These people are not. They're not